Welcome to the Elevate Media Podcast with your host, Chris Anderson. In this show, Chris and his guests will share their knowledge and experience on how to go from zero to successful entrepreneur. They have built their businesses from scratch and are now ready to give back to those who are just starting. Let's get ready to learn, grow, and elevate our businesses. And now, your host, Chris Anderson.
Welcome back to another recording of the Elevate Media Podcast. I'm Chris Anderson, your host. Today, we're going to be talking about pivoting in business. You know, the good old Friends quote, pivot. It happens in business, and you have to be ready to do it. So we're going to dive into that. Whether it's a small tweak or a major overhaul, knowing when and how to pivot can be the difference between thriving and merely surviving. So to start things off, understanding business pivots. Pivoting involves fundamentally altering a part of your business strategy to adapt to changes in the market, overcome challenges, or seize a new opportunity. It can be as simple as modifying a marketing message or as complex as changing your product or service offerings. But when is the right time to pivot? We're going to break down the signs that suggest it's time to change course. A pivot becomes necessary when certain triggers are evident. These include stagnant growth, shifts in customer needs, or new technological advancements. It's also critical when external changes, such as a regulatory update or economic shift, impacts your business operations. For an example, we were just at an expo recently. We noticed that our setup at our booth, our initial marketing approach with it wasn't going to capture the leads we wanted, whereas we thought. So we had to make some real-time instant pivots with our setup of our intake. So we added a QR code to our digital poster screen. We changed the positioning of it so it could be seen easier. All things we had to do quickly in the moment to get a better result. And it truly did change our results. And I think without doing that, our results would not have been good at all. And so you always have to be aware and make those changes and be ready to and open to those changes to get the outcome you want. So why to pivot? Pivoting allows you to stay relevant and competitive in a fast-paced market. It's about leveraging what you learn about your audience and industry to optimize your offerings and operations. The benefits are clear. Better alignment with market demand, enhanced customer satisfaction, and often a more robust bottom line. Those are the benefits, and those are the things you should be seeking. But there are times, however, not to pivot. Pivoting isn't always the best course of action. If your business is consistently meeting its goals, a pivot without a clear strategic purpose could disrupt your success and confuse your customers. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? That's what we're talking about. Pivots also require resources and can divert focus. So if the costs outweigh the potential benefits, it might be better to refine your existing strategies rather than completely overhaul them. Well, let's say you do need a pivot. Successful pivoting involves thorough market research, clear understanding of your business's core competencies, and a well-defined execution plan. Always ensure you have the right resources and team alignment before committing to a pivot. And remember, communication with your stakeholders, whether employees, customers, investors, it's crucial to ensure everyone is on board and understands the new direction. So pivoting can propel your business to new heights if done thoughtfully and strategically. Always stay attuned to the signals from your market and be ready to adapt to maintain your competitive edge. Just like we did at the expo, we had to make little shifts, little pivots in our marketing, in our outreach, in our connection strategy to be able to get the results we did. So thanks for tuning in today. If you want to be a hero in someone's life who's trying to grow their business, share this with them and make sure to like and follow if you haven't already. But until next time, continue to go out there, elevate your life, elevate your business, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you for listening to the Elevate Media Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. See you in the next episode.